Capitec proudly brings you My Design Rules. Bank on better. Last week on My Design Rules, our duos pushed against the clock to bring their kitchen and dining spaces to life. With Beulah called away to Joburg for a family emergency, Fefe carried the torch solo, and emotions ran high when House Signature Chardonnay was announced as the challenge winners. To celebrate her achievement, Fefe enjoys an outing in the Winelands.
Winning the kitchen and dining moment, that was a memory and a half, and I think that's one of the most important spaces downstairs, so that's a huge one. I'm celebrating by going horse riding at Alpha Equestrian. I'm a bit nervous, but terribly excited as well. My word, the Woolies spread is looking so amazing, and I can't believe it's all mine. I don't have to share. So I've never had our best ever free-range beef brisket sliders and the prawn cocktails, but they are so, so good. With the 5,000 Rand gift card from Woolies, I'm definitely gonna go shopping. Definitely, a lot of dresses. My message to Beulah at this moment is just that we need to keep the momentum going, really support each other through the rest of the challenges, and just aim for those 12 bottles again.
After enjoying her Woolworths celebration moment, Fefe heads back out for her ride, and this time she's joined by some friendly competition.
The thing is that I've picked up quite a lot that Zanel and I have a similar style.
From the get-go, like, we've really hit it off, and there's like no filter. There wasn't ever a filter with the two of us. And today I was the lucky one to join Fefe on her well-deserved win.
She's a pro at horse riding, so yeah, her teaching me a few things is quite cool, and perhaps she can convince me to come back one day. Just being out here and away from the construction, you're taking a break from all the snags and people asking you a million questions, and you're just getting to breathe and enjoy these beautiful mountains. Like, the backdrop is gorgeous. I don't see it as my competition at the moment, but tomorrow it's on again.
Game face on, and it's back to side for the next challenge as they inch closer to the finale.
Yay, Jacob!
New week, new challenge on the horizon. Very excited. Every week is a clean slate.
We have an opportunity to improve ourselves, so let's see what happens this week.
Yeah, lekker koffie.
Thank you.
It's a new week and we have a new challenge ahead of us, and I think we're kind of rested after the mayhem of the kitchen and the dining, so we're ready.
Every day is a day closer to the finale, so spirits are up.
I'm pretty excited about this week. Still on a high from last week. I'm looking forward to getting more bottles.
Well, viewers, welcome back. I hope you're well rested, but more importantly, I hope that you're feeling a little bit excited because we are nearing our finale. And with that, obviously, 600,000 Rand up for grabs, courtesy of Capitec. And that, of course, will allow you to bank on building a solid foundation for your dreams. Now, of this, 100,000 Rand goes to the viewer's favorite, and currently, House Signature Chardonnay is in the lead for this one. I want to know, though, as we get closer to unlocking this grand prize and all of this money up for grabs, have you changed your intentions and plans with how you might want to spend it? House Signature Chardonnay?
Yeah, no, my goals haven't changed on what I want to use that money for. It's still going to go to the business, but I think they'll agree with me if I say rehab.
Anybody feeling like a holiday, maybe?
Definitely.
House Signature Shiraz, what about you?
Are we being honest? Yeah, definitely a little bit of self-love and treat in there. It needs to squeeze in there. But obviously, it's a boost that any of us, I think, can do with. So a little bit for professional, a little bit for self-love and care.
What about you, House Signature Shannon?
Well, I mean, if I could be allowed to spend it unresponsibly, then yeah. But I think investing it in yourself and your career and all that is obviously top of the mind, but wouldn't mind for like a long holiday.
This week, it's a 3-in-1 entrance hall challenge with 4 signature bottles up for grabs for the staircase, 4 for the wine cellar underneath, and 4 for the powder room.
Another 12-bottle challenge means that the other teams actually have a good opportunity to catch up with us, so we definitely have to put our best foot forward. Welcome to Team Shannon's staircase. So we are planning on encasing our entire staircase in oak cladding, as you can see here. We'll also be having some walnut on the stairs themselves, which is going to be just that juxtaposition that we've been using throughout the entire house. We are also planning on keeping our beams exposed. I mean, the concrete work is so spectacular here. We've decided to celebrate it.
This is the transition space between your ground floor and your first floor. So we're really trying to make an impact with this space.
When people walk through the door, the front door, you really want to give them a piece of what this house is about. So, the materials have to be carefully chosen. The style has to be really obvious. It needs to come through, and for us, it's modern chic. So it's definitely about making that impact and making sure that you communicate that through design.
We need to win this week. If there's 12 bottles up for grabs, and Shannon needs to come last. And unfortunately, to my nearest bestie, Fefe, you guys also need to come second for us to catch up. Currently, we're standing in what will become our entrance hall. This is a very intimidating space. You have a lot happening. There's a lot of levels. There's not really a boundary to this area. So every single nook that you see needs attention and love this week.
The staircase is our opportunity to set the tone of our whole house. The staircase takes you to the bedrooms, to the bathrooms, and it needs to make a statement when you're entering the house because that's the first thing you see.
Staying true to their theme, house signature Shannon is using solid oak from Timber City and shelving supplied by PG Bison.
So this space over here is going to be our wine cellar. We decided to recess it underneath the stairs, but it's still accessible from the entry hall. We are doing a beautiful oak unit with some oak shelves that we're going to have the wines on an angle on. We're also going to do some backlighting for it. As soon as the lighting is on in here, it's going to look fantastic. So this is our wine rack. As you can see, we can comfortably accommodate up to 10 bottles on each row. We have decided to go with an oak rack that's going to be built into the stairs as well, which is being wrapped and cladded in oak as well. So it's going to look like a singular unit. We also have this beautiful cork backing that we're going to use on the back of the boards, such as so. This is from Larry Weed, a local artist that we've done a lot of collaborations with. Getting a bit of insight into what happens behind the scenes at Weed Design is actually really interesting. Most people think of cork as a functional product and not really something that's aesthetically pleasing or something that can take up a form.
So my studio, I've been working with cork for about 12 years. I first discovered cork in Paris and started doing research and traveling to Portugal.
Okay.
And ever since then, I fell in love with the material because of its sustainability, because the trees are never harmed. The trees are harvested, similar to grapes.
Yeah.
And cork has got many properties that's excellent for architecture, soundproofing, insulation, fire retardant. But essentially, this is virgin material which they granulate and they steam into molds. That's why it's got this unique smell.
Yeah.
It was like a fireplace.
Yeah, I really love the texture that you guys have created here. And the fact to know that this is all naturally made, naturally processed and comes like this is quite astounding. We try to celebrate natural materials. We've kept our ceilings bare. It's all about celebrating the structure, celebrating what the earth has to offer without, complicating it too much.
Our powder room is quite a small space, so we've gone with a beautiful large format tile from CTM, 1200 by 600. It's called Hilton Bone. It's beautiful. So we're using the floor and a little piece of the wall to kind of highlight and lighten up the space. I adore a powder room. It's one of the rooms in the house that never can be too much. It can never be too much texture. It can never be too bold. It needs to be an escape from the rest of the house.
This space is not the largest in the house. It's not supposed to be a space that you spend a lot of time in, so you need to really be considerate once you design here. You need to take into consideration the allowances for toilets, for people to stand up. So it's important to try not over-design the space. Keep it functional, but still value your aesthetics.
We're gonna let it rip in the powder room.
Yeah, we have some very exciting, playful elements that we're going to add to the powder room. We don't want it to feel like a serious space. Guests need to feel welcome in the space.
Up next, with 3 spaces to complete in one challenge, the pressure is mounting on the duos.
At Easy Life Kitchens, we design kitchens and our clients bring them to life. Your vision, our expertise, the perfect kitchen.
Instead of a traditional balustrade for their staircase, House Chardonnay have sourced round steel tubes from Buco, fabricated and installed by Stephen Bauer from SJR Steel Designs.
With our signature Chardonnay, there's always a touch of black somewhere. And I'm thinking that we do, a non-traditional handrail that goes from the stairs right to the top. And I think that'll create a really nice visual lead up the stairs. For the stairs, we are going to clad them so that it looks like a wooden staircase. And so we are bringing Parador in again to really carry through that floor and just make that entrance nice and light.
For the staircase, we've got this beautiful Parador laminated flooring, as well as a beautiful from staircase to ceiling balustrade.
We're standing next to our wine cellar. Or actually, wine cellar / wine display. The reason why this is already in, we utilized the time of Easy Life Kitchen's installers. So while they were here installing our kitchen, they asked if it's okay if they install, and we said, go for it.
Parador will be doing our staircase, and we have lovely walnut planks going up. For the powder room, we will be using the same lovely green tiles from CTM that we used in our scullery. The space looked absolutely magnificent with those tiles, and we just had to use it. Especially with our fun little quirky items we'll be adding to the space, I think it's just going to play off really well with the tiles.
To add further value to the home, Renelle meets up with James McKay from Taylor Blinds and Shutters to find out about their high-quality blinds and product warranties.
You maybe have something that can link into our very woody theme,
Yes.
Maybe like a Venetian blind or something.
We do. Taylor started making blinds, and specifically Venetian blinds, in 1959.
Wow.
And we have two different options in our Venetians. We've got 50mm or 25mm. These come in natural wood, they come in bamboo wood, they come in styro wood, and in aluminium options. Based on what you've said, what I suggest is you look at some of our bamboo and wooden options.
Now, I love these, I'm absolutely in love with the colors and the texture. We're all about texture at House Shannon. And, I'm looking for something maybe not too light.
I think we have a winner in terms of your color selection, which is the Bamboo Natural, and this is a bamboo blind. So you can feel that beautiful light, the lightness of the wood, the natural colors. It'll complement your walls. It'll really kick out your grey tiles beautifully, and it will complete the decor of your home. We will have these made for you in record-breaking time and installed with excellence.
Perfect.
Great.
Can't wait. Cool. I'm out here at Display Wine in Belleville South to customize our wine cellar. I've worked with Display Wine before. They've helped me with a lot of projects in Joburg, so I'm really excited to be here in person.
So here we have the wine bar made of aluminium. I think it's going to work with the flow of the entrance, having horizontal bars as you walk in and seeing the wine in a label-facing position.
That would be perfect. I think it's just about customizing it now to our space.
Yes, of course, all our products are customizable.
This is a wine bar design that we spoke about, and it got the LED shining down on it, and it creates a nice flowing effect into the house.
And it fits a lot of bottles. I'm impressed. So is this one of your DIY options?
Don't worry, we've got you on this one.
Oh my goodness.
We actually offer installation countrywide, so we can sort you out on site with this installation.
So thanks to our Capitec budget, we are sorted for our wine cellar, and it's as easy as tap and go.
When the owners open that front door of our house, I really want them to feel a sense of calmness. So that open staircase design with the thin, sleek steel balustrades, that will provoke the feeling.
The steel to achieve this was sourced and supplied by Buco, with fabrication and installation done by Bruce Oberholzer from Wrought Iron Specialists, Jets FX.
What we're seeing now is the start of our beautiful balustrade from Jet FX. It is a beautiful design. It's a side-mounted, full-height balustrade. It's side-mounted on the staircase, but bottom-mounted on the soffit of the ceiling. It's powder-coated black. It is beautiful. It's just going to be that timeless, elegant, clean add-on to the space. Because we have this beautiful off-shutter wall from Afrisam, we're really keeping it to a little bit of a robust wall style.
we are back at ISS, and this time for the powder room stone. It's going to be a predominantly light room in the powder room, and so we need something that really stands out.
Yeah, this is our smoked stone in our Caesar stone porcelain range. What's fantastic about this is it's highly durable, it'll last long, but also we want to maintain that beauty along with the functionality. So I feel like the smoked stone porcelain is exactly what you need. It's got all of this beautiful veining in it, and it's also got the stunning rough texture to it.
That's precisely what I love about it. It's the one piece or material that we're going to be using to really create our basin. Like literally the whole thing is going to be made out of stone, and it's going to be a special design, and this will be our touch of black.
We are at W Cellar in Tiger Valley, and we are looking for wines for our wine cellar. Ooh, these look familiar. I think we're going to stick with these. You know, we've had such a great opportunity to work with W Cellar on this, and you know, this wine is fantastic. It's extremely easy drinking without being pretentious. It's just, you know, good for a summer's day. It's very refreshing. It really feels like our house. W Cellar has such a great range of different wines. I mean, they have everything from your top-end reds to your everyday drinking. We will be stocking mostly signature Chenin. You know, it is our brand, it is part of our journey, and we'd like to display it.
At W Cellar today, we are looking for our wine that we can fill up the wine cellar. We're looking for white wine, and that's because we are house signature Chardonnay, which is a white wine. And it looks like we've got a whole bunch of bottles that happen to be Chardonnay.
Back on site, House Signature Chenin have used wallpaper by Paarl Valleij by Robin Sprong for their staircase mural, complemented by the St. Leger and Viney Ella Tees wall vinyl covering collection.
It is bringing pops of color because our entire house is very neutral tones and it's wood, and even though lovely, but we're just feeling like this wallpaper is adding a little something to our home.
Yeah, it's a real surprise once you go up the staircase and you see this bright piece of art on the wall. It's so captivating. I'm absolutely in love with it.
We have a lovely marble plinth going in our powder room for our guests to enjoy. It's a little last ode to the wonderful marble that we've been using in our downstairs.
The basin is wall mounted, and we kind of have the taps cascading off the plinth, so it's going to be very interesting.
And drum roll for the basin, please. Brrr. It's the creme brulee bakkie again.
Up next, deadline day is fast approaching as the duos finish the final interior spaces of their homes.
Some things just don't need a glow up, but they still need maintenance.
To uncover the craftsmanship behind the wooden doors in all the homes, Ryle travels to George, where every panel, frame and finish is made with care by Profile Moldings and Doors, who specialize in custom and standard products.
Now, I believe there's a system that's really going to help us on site when it comes to hanging doors, the installation process.
This is a door and frame that has been pre-assembled in the factory with hinges, locks, everything installed already, and pre-primed, ready to go to site. So installation on site would be a very fast system, a few minutes, and you can have an entire door and frame installed. Eugene, let me introduce you to Ryle. Ryle, this is Eugene.
How's it going, man? How are you doing? Yeah, lekker. Thanks so much, Ben. Listen, I'm so excited to find out about what I believe is the incredible game-changing system you're calling Ostium, right?
Yes, it's the Ostium system.
How exactly does this whole system work?
When your floors are finished, you're busy with final coats paints, your door comes pre-hung, already just assembled, just to install. Where a normal carpenter would hang 5 to 8 doors a day, you can do up to 5 to 8 doors an hour now. The door will usually be made 5 mil smaller than the opening. We give them a subframe so they can build according to that. When that's finished, they got the paints on, everything, the frame where the door comes assembled to site. It's 5 mil smaller, so it fits in nice and snug. Then it's literally just fixing it, plumbing it out, fixing down, and literally popping this on, and there's your door frame finished.
So essentially this is pre-manufactured. Does it mean that I have to then paint or choose a color on site once it's done?
If you can choose your color, we can actually get it sprayed in a spray booth for you, or we, like this frame, we send it out to you just with a primer coat, and you can just do your final coat on it. You can go for the option not just to have a painted frame, but you also have a solid oak frame as well, if you'd like to choose a solid oak.
Now, what an incredible world we just got to discover at PMD. And not just the technology and how seamless it is to install these products, but also the color options, the styles, and the textures. I can't wait to see what our viewers decide when it comes to choosing what to implement in their homes. It's gonna be good.
You should check out these amazing lights that I found on Instagram. This is their website. They've got these amazing beaded lights.
Cool.
We are looking for a pendant light that makes quite a statement in our entrance foyer. Something that fits the Shiraz color scheme as well as all the features in the house. So that's the one with the pendant.
It has all our colours.
Yeah.
It's a local artist, so we're featuring locals, and I like it.
The website is easy to navigate on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold. Hi, Tavisa.
Okay. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today.
Pleasure.
We are House Shiraz, and we came across your light on Instagram. I think it's called a stack light.
All of our pieces are really like large sculptural pieces, and it's really about like making a statement in the room. At Mashti Design Studio, we create statement lighting pieces. We are best known for melding technology with traditional crafts to create products that are really an expression of contemporary South African design. If you actually think about like an outfit, you always add like your jewelry at the end just to accentuate what you're wearing. And so that's how we think of our lighting pieces. It's like that accent piece at the end to bring the room and your design to life. How I got into the field of design, I always loved storytelling, and I thought it would be fitting to use design as a vehicle to tell those stories.
So can you tell me more about this stack light?
Yeah, so the stack light, the form is inspired by like a dress or like a skirt. So layered pieces, volume, and just like fun and delightful. I love design because it breaks down barriers. We all love beautiful things, and I think our pieces at Mashti Design really invoke emotion, nostalgia, connection, collaboration, all of the things that make us all excited and that connect us as human beings.
It is so perfect for our staircase. We are super excited.
We're in the powder room, and one of the textures that we were looking to explore was lime wash, and we decided to do all the walls in the powder room and lime wash, and it looks really incredible. So beside me is our all-stone vanity. I love that it's mited at the corners and it's got a bit of a sketch, so I'm really glad that the guys got that detail in. House Signature Chardonnay is totally kitted out with CTN's Amalfi Sabi mixer range. And this is essentially where we've brought in all the materials that you see around the house. So we've brought the oak in as ledges. We've got a little unit here at storage, just to make sure that the space is functional still.
So we decided that we were going to mimic the beautiful marble plates that we have in our kitchen for our lights. And we are going to mimic that by cutting some wood plates. And it has been routed very beautifully here on the edges. So this is one of the almost finished plates. It was originally just going to be like this with our bulb in there, but then we found some leftover cork from our wine cellar, and we decided to cut it into circles and attach the piece that's going to hold the bulb to it. And then this essentially is going to go in the middle of our plate with the bulb, and then this gorgeous cover over it that just screws right in, obviously with this attached, and it's going to look a little something like this. Ta-da! So that's going in our hallway.
Lighting is very important when it comes to a staircase. It needs to be soft, it needs to be warm light, and it needs to be unimposing.
Our powder room is 90% almost finished. We still need to do a lot of cleaning in here, but our basin is in. It's a custom-made basin made from the Rudi's Choice bronze fantasy leather, the same marble that we use in our lounge. This is also from the Rudi's Choice bronze fantasy leather. We put a little lip on here on this wall.
We'll have these gorgeous blinds installed in our entrance hall from Taylor Blinds. What I love about these Venetian blinds is, unlike roller blinds, we have to roll the whole thing up. Here you can adjust the amount of light that you want come peeking through. We place these here specifically so that no one from the street can see you walking up and down your yummies in the morning. And it just adds some lovely privacy to your home, and it really just shades that sun and it creates this cool vibe in here. The effect that we created here by placing blinds in a double volume is really enlarging the space. It's also capturing all of the oak colors that we've been doing, especially in our staircase, in our powder room. It's just tying everything together.
We got these gorgeous frames from Woolies because, yeah, we have a lot of oak in our house, and so we're going to continue the theme. And yeah, we have some local artist paintings. We're going to install them all together, and it's going to create a series. These watercolor paints are incredible, and essentially, this is what we're going to end up with. I think what's going to be the wow factor is the wine cellar as well as the balustrade itself, because those are the two elements that you see at the same time. It looks so good. Never seen so many Chardonnay bottles, and I never thought I'd be obsessed with Chardonnay, but look at me now.
Stairs are coming along very, very well. This railing is my absolute favorite thing, amongst many others.
The walnut and oak hand railing was made by the on-site team, and the solid walnut treads complement the solid oak paneling sourced by Buco from Rare Woods.
We have our W cellar that arrived, so super excited to stack that into the wine rack in the fridge.
We still need to do a lot of cleaning. It's all last-minute niggles that we just need to make sure is perfect.
All right, it's that time. I hope our duos are ready, because you know what's about to go down.
This is good.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Officially, that means the inside of our homes is complete, or maybe not. Well, there's no time left because the judges have arrived.
Next up, the judges view their spaces, and with 12 signature bottles up for grabs, this decision could swing the entire competition.
We're Carla,
Tito, and Mario, the CTM homemakers, your partners in all things style, value, and DIY.
My name is Tanya Mukhodzi, the GM for W Cellar, a premium liquor destination that curates the best selection of wines, spirits, and beers. I love design because it brings out your personality, the elements that you bring in, the aesthetic that you go for, as well as how you incorporate design in almost everything that you do.
The entrance hall should be welcoming. It should be light and bright, but it should give me an idea of the person who lives